The charge is Chris Rosenberg.
Phil.
It's going to be a train coming out here. During this, we'll try to get the women's 5K winner, Sarah Catron. Just ran a huge PR, 16:46. Probably going to need to move this to that side. So it looks like they're breaking off into two packs here. We've got group running around. This is going to be 400 meters in 74. 74, so they're just under 1540, 1530 pacer. So we got a group of 5 guys breaking off. It was led by Chris Rosenberg. And then there's a second group with a couple with six athletes in there. So here's James Boating taking the lead here with Tommy O'Gorman at the back. Here's our second group of 7 with Phil Mitchell, and then 2 Manchester guys right off the back of this pack. Kev, can you log in? Or you want to just stand here and commentate? Or you can just go back and forth. Let's just go back and forth, you know? Talk a little bit. Yep. Oh. There we go. Men's 5K. 2 groups breaking off here. We're through 1K in 306, 307, 308, 309, 310, 311 for those guys. So these guys are on right 15:35 pace right on the front. Then we've got a group around 15:45 pace just off them. Race is splitting up, but there's a lot of guys, still a lot of racing still to happen. We got 4K. We're pushing everyone up.
Yeah. Okay. Folks, looks like we've got 2 groups of guys here working together. Looks like this is going to be a pretty solid heat here.
Pull up. No, sorry. Pull up the heat list. I just want to name names. Yeah, so we've got 5 guys up front with James Boating, with Chris Rosenberg. We've got Tommy O'Gorman in there. These guys are on 15:35 pace right here. Who else have we got in there? Hip number 3 and hip number 5.
We got Colby Brown, we got Matthew Spray, we got Steve Kerr, we got Shazon Yang.
Just in that pack. Sorry. I just want to know who's in the packs. Yeah. So that was I know 3 of those guys, and that's 3. Who's hip number 3 and 5? That's all I need to know.
Hip number 3 is John Kittredge.
John Kittredge, and
hip number 5 is Jared Gridley.
And hip number 5, Jared Gridley. So those guys are all up in that front pack. There are 4 guys. Tommy O'Gorman from Heartbeat Treckle just off the back. This is going to be 1 mile, and they're going through in 4:58, 4:59, 5 flat. So they're right in 15:37 pace. 15:37 pace. You want to migrate with the lights? We're going to migrate over to the lights and get you guys a little bit clearer of a view here. So again, a pack of 5 guys. Tommy O'Gorman, Chris Rosenberg, James Boating, and then we've got another pack in pursuit of 7 guys, including Phil Mitchell from HARTBEAT Track Club. They're just through 2K. They're approaching, the 2K mark. Only issue is I don't have a time. Should have started my watch. Here's our front pack right on 15:37 pace. There's James Voting taking the lead off Chris Rosenberg. Tommy O'Gorman off the back. Phil Mitchell taking second right here in 15:45, 15:50 pace. Right off that back pack. Yeah, I see it again. That's Shizong Yang right here, running solo.
Representing Manchester Running Company. Looks like at the front of the race, we have James Boating and Chris Rosenberg pulling away. They're just through, this is 2,200 meters. And then we've got John Kittredge and Evan Dolicky, as well as Tommy O'Gorman. Those are the 3 guys off the back there. In the second group, we've got Phil Mitchell right there in second from HARTBEAT Track Club. And now we've broken up. Those guys up front are on 15:37 pace, 15:45 for the second group. This race is really stringing out. Rosenberg and James Boating heading off 15:35 pace or so. I'm gonna need it. I'll just get a split. Let's go, Phil. That's Cameron Cook and Phil Mitchell. JB, can you get me a running time at some? This is gonna be hard. I'll start my watch for the next one. This is silly. James Boating and Chris Rosenberg heading off this pack. They're through those 2,600 meters. This race is completely strung out as we're moving a little over halfway through. Rosenberg and Boating still leading. Looks like we've got Jared Gridley in third, Tommy O'Gorman in fourth.
Go, Tommy. There you go.
John Kittredge in fifth.
Top front of this group is still right on 15:37 pace. They
Go,
just
Phil.
hit another 400, excuse me. There's Phil Mitchell moving through from HARTBEAT Track Club. We've got 2 Western Mass Distance guys right off the back. Here comes Matthew Sprite just passing through. And then Shizong Yan from Manchester Running Company. And also from Manchester, one of his first track races ever is Eric Stevenson.
Rosenberg and Boating still leading.
Jake, you heard before minutes early?
Our 15:35 pace.
Go, Tommy. Looking good.
There's Tommy O'Gorman and Jared Gridley.
Let's go, Phil.
Here comes Phil Mitchell moving up strong. Phil, way to go!
Go get Tommy.
And there's the rest of the field. 12. Stephen Kerr and Mark Rabasco from Western Mass. And this is, again, Matthew Sprite moving through, pursued by Shizan Yang. Chris Rosenberg and James Boating passing through. It's 3,400 meters. Right. Yep.
Looks like Rosenberg's breaking off here from Boating.
He's around 15:30 pace.
That's Rosenberg there. We got
Rosenberg,
Boating.
hanging on here, doing great. These guys have just under a mile. They have a 1,200 meters to go. 1,200 meters to go for these guys. Sorry, 1,400 meters. 1,400 meters to go. Mark Rabasco and Evan. Right, Evan Millick? No, somebody else. Stephen Kerr. Here goes Rosenberg passing through. He's got 1,200 left. 1,200 left for Rosenberg.
Shizan Yang.
It's the front of the race right here. Chris Rosenberg. He's approaching 4,000 meters. Right on 15:30 pace. Just about. Way to go! And goes James Boating. Pursued by
Go, Tommy.
Jared, Tommy O'Gorman, and Phil Mitchell of Heartbeat Track Club. Moving up great, right around 15:45, 15:50 pace.
Go, guys. Go, Evan. Come on, Evan. Come on. Press.
These guys have 1K to go. 1K to go. Now Chris Rosenberg is approaching the 800 meters mark. He's got 800 to go.
Nice job.
$800 to go for Chris Rosenberg. Yeah, we will. Here he goes.
Go, Chris.
Chris Rosenberg, that's our race leader right there for Heat 1 of the men's 5K. And we got James Boating, pursued by 2 Heartbeat Track Club runners who are running strong with 600 to go. Phil Mitchell moves into second place, and Tommy O'Gorman right on his heels. Can you get me a finish time? Yeah, just
Text it to you.
yeah, you could. Actually, no, just go and get it. Go running in the back. It's fine. Chris Rosenberg, he's got 400 meters to go.
Look at those wheels.
400 meters to go for Rosenberg, under 15:30 pace, 15:30 pace. He's definitely pouring it on here. Phil Mitchell and Tommy O'Gorman running fantastic here. But Chris Rosenberg's pulled away from the field. Here he goes. He's got less than 300 meters to go. Phil Mitchell, after a year of not racing, here he comes. He's back. Fantastic training is paying off. Phil Mitchell's closing in. Tommy O'Gorman, another great performance today. Fantastic, fantastic. James Boating. Here's the rest of the field finishing up. And Chris Rosenberg is down the home stretch here. We'll get you guys a finishing time in just a second. You can also check out our live results for finishing times. We'll get them up in just a minute. Chris Rosenberg just finishing up. Phil Mitchell and Tommy meters. Eric Stevenson in the 5K.
How are we doing the feed? Are we doing Instagram?
This is Eric Stevenson here.
This is Eric Stevenson from Manchester. Doing an awesome job.
Toughing it out.
Closing it out.
Solo.
Way to go, way to go.
Let's go.
Nice job. He's got
Who's in this heat now?
300 to go. 200 to go. As Eric finishes up here, we'll move on to our Heat 2 of the men's 5,000 meters. We've got some fierce competitors here ranging from the 14:20s and 14:30s up to 15:10. Here goes Eric closing it out, his last 100 meters of Heat 1 of the men's 5K.